Aquaman stands at the edge of the deep ocean trench. He holds Orm's trident and mask in his hands. He breaks the trident over his knee twice, rendering it useless. He throws the broken trident into the trench along with the mask. Both quickly sink into the darkness. A large crowd of Atlanteans and other New Venice occupants walk over the crest of a nearby hill. Their stride is proud and tall, with thankful expressions on each face. At the head of the group, Mira and Aqualad. In her hands, Mira holds a crown. They walk to the trench and call to Aquaman.
Arthur.
He ignores her, continuing to stare into the trench.
Aquaman.
He turns to face the crowd.
You saved us all. You saved the entire ocean. We forgive you, and we want you to come back to Atlantis. We want you to be our king once more, and I want to be your queen.
He scans the crowd, looking at their forgiving, kind faces. He stops on Aqualad, who cluelessly sucks his thumb.
Please, Daddy, come back!
The crowd awes at the little boy's cuteness. Aquaman considers the option for a minute. He turns around, puts up both fists, bends his knees, sticks his ass out, and begins to shake it from side to side. The crowd watches, some horrified, others simply confused. The lobster man moves his head back and forth, mouth gaping, following the ass's movement, unable to stop staring. He swims off at a normal speed, peacefully paddling with his feet and hands. The crowd is totally flabbergasted. The lobster man raises his claw.
Hey, wait. Is everyone else as confused as I am? Because I'm really confused.
The next day, waves peacefully rolling in and out on the beach. Standing on the beach is the Justice League of America. Hawkman stands at one end, preening his feathers with his beak. Down the line is Green Arrow, Martian Manhunter, Santana, Green Lantern, and the Flash. Wonder Woman stands in front of all of them. Green Arrow picks at a scab on his arm. Martian Manhunter floats a few inches in the air.
Hey, look guys, I'm floating. That's crazy, right?
Santana is obviously zoned out of her mind. She sways back and forth, her eyes halfway closed.
Woo! Litigation is fun!
The Flash and Green Lantern talk among themselves.
I mean, the whole ocean? How is that, even possible?
I really don't think this is cool. I hear that he killed a whole army of innocent Atlanteans.
Seriously? Bro, Aquaman did that? That's hardcore.
No one is denying that, but I just don't think he should be allowed back into the JLA.
Didn't he punch you in the ear?
Fuck you, Green Lantern.
I think you are super fast and super bitter.
I swear to God, I will slap you so hard with so much speed, your head will come right off.
Bitch, you put speed in me again, I've got a court case waiting on your ass.
He points a thumb at the still zonked Santana.
Huh? Don't act like you were not there, holding the webcam. Besides, that shit's got to be illegal in at least 3 states.
Which one are you talking about? The putting of the speed, or the other?
Wonder Woman turns to the group.
Everyone shut up. He's coming.
That's what Santana said!
Oh, snap!
Stealth 5.
They gently pat their open hands together. Wonder Woman can only sigh and roll her eyes. Aquaman swims up through the water. His orange armor has been completely repaired. His fuck you hand is repaired and fully functional. He walks onto the beach and looks at the 7 fellow superheroes. Wonder Woman begins to speak.
Aquaman, we noticed what happened yesterday. It'll be hard not to, blowing up the ocean and all that. We feel really bad about kicking you to the curb. So, what I'm saying is, we'd really appreciate it if you came back.
She puts out her hand, a renewed Justice League of America license inside of it. Aquaman looks down at the license and then up to her face, which shows a forced smile. He looks around at the other 7 League members, at either their indifferent or pissed off expressions. His eyes narrow.
Parade of Piranha!
Mess around.
Aquaman swims away. The screaming of the Justice League can be heard in the background.
There's one on my ass!
Aquaman chuckles satisfactorily as he swims off into the sunset.
Sitting in the
hall of justice. But is there justice after all? 'Cause after all, when you discuss us, I am the last name you recall. So he might sell a few more comics, and soberly he saves the world. But I've had 7 gin and tonics, and I want you to be my girl. I can take you to Atlantis, and makes that cave look like a hole. We'll tie one on the Titanic. Vicky Vale, my heart you stole. Have you ever got the notion that he's just a rat with wings? Well, I'm the king of 7 oceans, and Vicky, you're my everything. Barring maritime disasters, I have got some time to spare. While he's all tied up with Robin in a cape and underwear, I can take you to Atlantis, and makes that cave look like a hole. We'll tie one on the Titanic. A Vicky Vale, my heart you stole. If you see it with objective, he is just Bruce Wayne in tights. But you could be a bit selective and have free seafood every night.
In a very dark, high-tech room, television monitors plays one of Aquaman's various acts of heroism. A large chair sits in front of the monitors. From behind the chair, a voice speaks.
Great. This makes everything way more complicated.
The room remains in deep darkness, and the man in the chair isn't completely visible. However, one thing is, and that's a pair of large, oval red eyes.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
The end.